$1 million question is no longer if the real estate market's going to crash. It now becomes when. Hey everybody, Scott Walters, welcome to the channel. If you're new, I want to thank you for coming. If you're returning, I want to thank you for your continued support. Before we get into today's red hot topic, I'm going to politely ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Please watch to the end for my final thought. Hit the bell icon so you're notified when new videos are released. It's very important to stay close to the channel in these very tricky times. All right, folks, welcome to the channel. Always an honor and a privilege to be with you. I hope you're all doing great. Buckle up and strap in. I got a hard-hitting pull, no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows or sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. And friends, buckle up and strap in. This is going to be a hard hitter. We're going to unpackage the $1 million question. Congratulations to anybody that's stuck with this channel. Forward thinking, critical thinking, centered and surrounded with like-minded people. Iron will sharpen iron. We're going to sharpen some iron today, my friends. So the realities are, friends, I think it's no longer a question of if the housing market's going to crash, at least for the viewers here. I know there's a lot of Americans completely clueless to booms and busts in the housing market and why it's so important to monitor the housing market. And as somebody who's lived through this before in the last real estate bust, understanding we've always had booms and busts throughout history, we created a perfect storm through the crisis to deliver another one, a knockout blow. And even as much as I love real estate, active realtor in a very euphoric Southern California market, I just knew there was no way this one sustains itself. So I had to come start ringing the bell and sounding the alarm and reading between the lines and looking between the cracks and trying to save American lives, because I didn't want anybody to go through what I had to go through in the last bubble. And even though I came out of that one smelling like a rose, I know many people are not going to do that in this one, but many people will. Primarily the people watching today. So if you're new, please subscribe right away. There's never been a more important time to get forward thinking, critical thinking, centered and surrounded with like-minded people. So there you go. I've unpackaged my little sermon from the Mount this morning. Now let's get into the nuts and bolts, the meat and potatoes of this topic. And the reality is, like I said, friends, it's no longer a question of if this was a real estate bubble or not. It was a bubble. It's no longer a question for most of us, is this real estate bubble popping? It's popping clearly. Now it becomes, how deep will it go? When will it be? What kind of time frames can we expect? So I've been on record, and if you're new, like I said, go watch previous videos. There's a lot of gold in there if you want to know how we got here and some of the things that you can learn as you understand real estate and the dirty little secrets, the good, the bad, the pros, and the cons. I've gone on record by saying by next year, 2023, Christmas time, I believe we're in the throes of a full-blown foreclosure crisis. Slow-moving real estate is going to take a while. The air is deflating out of this bubble. The money retraction has started through the federal government with quantitative tightening. We all know this. At least we do now. Whew, insanity, this stuff. I almost laugh at myself as I try to unpackage and wrap my head around what we're going to do here today. So the realities are this, friends. Like I said before, I believe by Christmas time of this year, we're actually in an official recession. By Christmas time next year, 2023, wintertime, roughly, give or take. Whew, insane. We are actually going to be hitting the bottom of this real estate crash. It's going to be a flash crash. You can throw the playbook out the window on this one. Data won't save you. Today's crash is going to be much different than yesterday's crash, primarily because of our digital diet. Contagion will spread a lot faster in this crash. I believe this was the fastest bubble ever produced in history. It'll probably provide the fastest crash. In fact, it already is. We've never seen declines like we're seeing now. We're breaking all the wrong records. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and roll a slide, a poll, where we asked our audience, and like I said, please jump into the community page of this channel and the comments. There is a lot of smart, very smart, almost too smart people in this channel. And we asked, when do you think we'll see the bottom of the real estate market, the price declines? When do you think we're going to hit that bottom? So this is a really good one. Over a couple thousand people participated at the time of this video. I'm sure that poll is still going, but enough data was collected to go ahead and show you guys what to expect. And I think this is a pretty accurate read. I mean, you're the American public. You guys decide. You're the ones that know. And I believe this is going to play out exactly how this poll revealed. So let's go ahead and run that poll now. Then we'll meet back here and wrap it up let's get started. All right, friends, buckle up and strap in. After only 13 hours, over 2,000 votes were placed. When will the housing market bottom hit? And 48% of you said 2023, which is right around the corner, to 2024. And I believe that's a pretty accurate read. I think you can take this one to the bank. Let's get back to the studio and wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back. So there you go, 2023, next year. Most of you believe that this is when this thing plays out. There was 2024 was very, very close. And that's, I think, either one of those. I believe by the end of 2023, Christmas time, winter time, we're going to start seeing the bottom display itself. It could trickle into the first part of 2024, but I say by the end of 2023 to the beginning of 2024, and I'm on record of saying this, probably up to almost a year ago, I was predicting and forecasting these numbers. And it's in fact being revealed by you guys, the people that pulled here. And this is very revealing. So we're going to continue to heat map and monitor this one. Listen, friends, the reality of this one, I believe really is that this is really big stuff. That I think a lot of people are minimizing the severity of what just happened with the U.S. economy and primarily the U.S. housing market. We've talked about this before. Everything hinges on the U.S. housing market. It is in fact the biggest asset class in the entire world. It has the ability to collapse the whole financial system, and we've saturated the system with so much debt. It's insane. And, I mean, it's just insane to me. Like that's a separate video. We won't dig too deep in there. But what I really wanted to let people know is this is forward thinking, critical thinking. Because like I've always said, if you halfway expect something, you'll be less blindsided as it plays out. You'll be less paralyzed by fear. You won't be a deer in the headlight. You'll be able to operate more efficiently within it. Expect the unexpected. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. That way you come out somewhere in the middle. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a real estate professional. Somebody wants to see not only win in real estate, win in life. Understanding the biggest artificially created housing bubble ever produced in world history will have its blowback. It's playing out just as we predicted. Congratulations. I know a lot of you are very grateful for channels like this that came in and were forward thinking, warning people. I've seen a lot of you got out at the top of this real estate bubble and have messaged me, Scott, thank you. I sold at the top and I'm so glad I did. I owe you my life. You guys owe me zero. I'm not trying to sell you courses. This is all free information. Like I said, like I always say, our rewards in life will always be in direct proportion to our contribution. This is the time to contribute, not charge people to talk to you, not charge people to sign up for some course that you could give them for free. Listen, I have been handsomely rewarded. Why would I start charging people now for things I can give them for free? Like I said, it all comes back. I am more rewarded now through what I'm doing, this service, than trying to charge anybody for a course. If I sell your real estate, I will charge you a commission. If I help you buy real estate, I will charge you a commission. I will do that. But the realities are my needs are already met. They'll continue to be met because I'm going to continue to operate this way because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Social media links are in the description of this video if you'd like to follow me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you're interested in buying or selling real estate here in America, I have the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It'll be our honor and our privilege to do so. There's an email in the description for you as well. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, I know you're going to love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. I will see you on the next video.